With Coach Mitchell, with the Swann team, the Lions just got the win today, knocked off Kiser. Coach, game got tight a little bit early, and you guys able to open up things. I think you put the pressure defense on and wore them down, and you got the lead, and you guys took over.
Yeah, we usually come out slow sometimes. Got to get the guys recollected, let them know, hey, turn up the pressure, and usually takes a couple sessions down the court, then they're ready to go.
Got this team, I think now it's 7-0 in the season. Got to be very happy, excited about the start.
Yeah, we're excited. Got some dudes from last year that want to try to win it again. So they're all in, they're hungry, so everybody's hungry out there.
How long have you had this team now? Been with these guys?
Oh, last year was my first year coaching.
Right, a couple of years, good success last year and again this year. It's been kind of a tradition here over the years of Swann successful basketball, I think.
Yeah, when I got here and I got the job, that's what they was telling me, and I'm like, uh-oh, because I've played, but that was last year was my first time ever coaching. So I'm like, I just wanted to keep the tradition up, and I think we did okay.
How have you grown as well as the team has grown the past few years? How have you grown as a coach?
Just finding out, connecting emotionally and personality-wise with the players. I can do some of these things with this player, but I got to treat this player a certain way, and just because I'm a teacher too, so I'm talking to them in class, and just all those types of things help me evolve so much.
What kind of class do you teach? What class work?
Well, I teach typing and coding here at Swann.
Wow, so that's some serious business.
Oh, yeah.
So the typing these days is pretty much going on the computer and going to work, right?
Pretty much, and then the coding, setting up the websites.
Wow, set up their own website sometimes. Do they actually go in the typing, and when you do the computer work, do you go ahead and print out stuff you usually work on too?
Sometimes we do. Sometimes basically it's just getting their fingers right on the keys. The typing, the coding, we print out the websites and all that good stuff.
I guess this day and time, I mean, we're talking a lot about basketball, we're talking about classroom too. The classroom size of the typing, a lot of the kids having the cell phones, all that stuff, and computers and things like that, they're already kind of a little bit more advanced.
Yeah, they teach me stuff, actually. They teach me stuff a lot up there, but I enjoy doing it.
How can you transfer some of that classroom work to the basketball court? How does that work?
Well, as for tonight, Wednesday, they get weekly grade sheets. Those have to get signed by the teachers. On Thursday night, got to get it signed by the parents, bring it back to me.
Right.
So, and if anybody is missing one, or they get graded from 1 to 4, we only take 3 and 4s. Anything with a 2, we on the line and we run it. And that's everybody's running. Everybody's accountable for everybody's grades. So.
How do you go about with the players looking over? I know you've had them 2 years now. Some of these kids 2 years. Some guys moved around late. But how do you go about finding the strengths and weaknesses and got to figure out how you want to use these guys and the positions on the court you want to put them in?
They work a lot over the summer. So when the season's over, I'll let them know, hey, this is what you need to work on, make yourself better. And the thing is, I tell them you can't lie to them, because if you come back and you ain't work, I'm going to be able to tell them. So those are the types of things we do. I just give them something to work on over the summer. Try to get better at their game in that way.
Good thing about this team, it's not just one man, it's several guys involved. A lot of guys, they run the ball up the court, and they got good body control for the most part to get to the basket. Yeah,
that's one thing I think is, last year we were bigger. We had big guys like Gio and DJ Workman, PJ. We're not as big this year, but I can pull around 4 off the bench that feels they need to be starting, and they're coming in trying to get it too. So that's one thing I tell the guys, don't worry about your minutes. Just go out there and go hard so we can go ahead and win.
And with that much talent, it makes the guys probably work harder to try to get those minutes too, I think.
Oh, practice.
Probably have some pretty good practice.
Practices are very intense.
Yeah.
Practices are everybody's going at everybody, so yeah, it gets real intense.
Who's been your toughest game so far this year?
Northeast.
Northeast.
Northeast came in here and we won by 4, and they came ready to go. And that's what I tell the guys want to be winners. They want to be the top team. I'm letting them know, well, top team, you got a target on your back. Everybody's going to give you their best. So that was probably our toughest game this year.
Who do you look to on this team as your team leaders?
Number 1, Jamari Davis. Number 3, Alex Taylor. Alex started last year. Jamari was more like a 6-man, getting a lot of minutes. So they're the only 2 with like real game experience. All these other guys you see playing, they either got cut or were 5th quarter.
Wow.
Yeah, number 21, Jackson Hester, starting point guard, he got cut last year.
I got some competition for these spots too. They're in
Yeah, so to everybody except those 2 is new, so I lean on them to lead the team.
How about the rest of the season? How many more games do you have, you think? And as far as the rest of the year do you try to keep these guys in the proper position to try to go ahead and go unbeaten this year?
Just let them know we friend over at Allen. We always use them as an example. Coach T last year, I want to say they were 13-1 and lost the first round of the playoffs. And we always remind them, like, hey, fellas, this thing ain't over till it's over. Every time we got to play, every time we got to come out strong. He told me last year's team got a little complacent. That's what happened. And we're not trying to do that this year. So I remind them of that, like, hey, you know, we won it last year, but we weren't the best team out there because we never beat Allen last year. So
interesting too, because that tournament Northeast last year, that was a hotly contested tournament, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Had a double overtime game, I say, against Western Guilford. It was exciting out there.
And Allen's pretty strong this year too.
Yeah, they are. They gave us a tough time at their place. The score don't reflect how that game was played. It was a pretty tight game over there.
The difference still among the teams I've seen, though, as far as Kiser and also Allen and other schools, Western Guilford teams I've seen this year, a lot of the guys, a lot of the teams have maybe 1 or 2 or 3 guys that are top guys. With you, though, like you say, you go about 9 deep and all 9 players contribute and score.
And that's just something we stay on them hard at practice. Me, Coach Hopkins, Coach Baldwin, we preach competition, compete. Yeah, he may be starting, but what you do in practice, that's going to make them better, make you better. So everybody's pushing each other.
What's the plan for the rest of this week? Tomorrow off and back at it Monday? How's it work?
We're going to take tomorrow off. Back at it Monday. And just keep doing what we're doing, keep preaching the same things. They got to turn in the grade sheets tomorrow. But, that's what we're going to do. Keep it pushing.
Coach Mitchell, good job with the team this year. Good to talk to you and keep up the good work.
All right, thank you very much.